Anyway, so European court declared criticizing Muhammad is a violation of human rights, a hate crime, and a jailable offense. No way. When did that? I remember something like that happened. Yeah, I remember something like that happened, but it
has it?
No,
I haven't read that. The European Court, the European Courts of Human Rights, the ECHR has. Is this a recent development? Do you know?
No, it's an old one. I think I remember a little bit where. I think it was a precedent. Okay, no, it's not.
It's not free speech to criticize Muhammad. ECHR ruled. Wow.
Okay, there it is. So the European Court of Human Rights.
This was 2 years ago.
Yeah, more before. European Court of Human Rights ruled on Thursday that insulting Islam's prophet Muhammad is not covered by freedom of expression. Defaming the prophet goes beyond the permissible limits of an objective debate. Oh, really? So a man marrying a 9-year-old girl, is that insulting, or that's going beyond the permissible limits of an objective debate and could stir up prejudice and put at risk religious peace? Okay, so it could stir up prejudice.
What is going on?
So basically, if we spoke against communism, then that could stir up, prejudice against Marxist people. So we shouldn't talk about it, or Nazis. What kind of logic is that?
And it would only put religious peace at risk because the Muslims would take matters into their own hands. Nobody else gives a damn.
As Sarfraz said, don't go around Muslims and say, I'm an ex-Muslim. What do you expect? Of course they're going to kill you, man. They're mindless people. They don't take it very easily.
He literally confirms the bigotry of low expectations. Like, yeah, they will kill you. Don't go there.
They will kill you, man. Don't go. The decision by a 7-judge panel came after an Austrian national identified. Yeah, this is the case. I remember. Identified a Miss S held 2 seminars in 2009 in which she insulted the prophet. And when you look at it, what would be an insult? Like maybe there might be a couple of funny cartoons, etc. But anyway,
saying Muhammad was black is an insult, mate. So
yeah, exactly. Saying Prophet Muhammad was black is an insult. The whole reason why a lot of these people are upset about the Lady of Heaven is because they portrayed Umar like this.
Yeah, precisely.
Being black, according to them, is bad. So if you call Prophet Muhammad black,
much. Yeah.
If you call Prophet Muhammad black,
you can be put to death for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of one of the sharias. I don't know if one of the opinions of one of the fuqahas, the jurists of Sharia. So the court said that women's comments could not be covered by the freedom of expression, stating that it had found that the applicant's statements had been likely to arouse justified indignation.
Justified. Okay, I understand it will. Indignation will arise, but it's not justified.
How would that be justified?
Juxtapose those two words. That's not okay.
Exactly. And amounted to a generalization without factual basis. So what is this? Amounted to a generalization
without a factual basis. They are literally in cahoots with Muslims. They're denying the facts. The very basic facts. Oh my goodness.
It's a basic fact according to the horse's mouth. It's not like some conspiracy theory that some critics of Islam are making up, and they're making up their own investigation and coming to a conclusion and look, hey, Muhammad married a 9-year-old girl when he was 52. It's not that. It's from the horse's mouth. It's from
listen to Muhammad Hijab. He'll confirm it for you. He'll say, yes,
Ali Dawa said he would marry off his own 9-year-old daughter to a 50-year-old man if he could. Anyway, an Austrian court convicted her of disparaging religious doctrines in 2011 and fined her €480, a judgment that was upheld on 2 appeals. What happened? So anyway, relying on Article 10, freedom of expression, Mrs. S complained that the domestic courts failed to address the substance of the impugnant statements in the light of her right to freedom of expression. On today's ruling, the ECHR said it found in particular that the domestic courts comprehensively assessed the wider context of the applicant's statement and carefully balanced the right to freedom of expression with the right of others to have their religious feelings protected. Oh, hang on. When did that happen?
Problematic. Exactly. When did that happen? Did we hit our heads and go into a coma, Horace, and suddenly we need to care about feelings?
I thought it was like, okay, balance her right to freedom of expression, including criticism of any religion, with the right of others to practice.
So it's like this. It's like others' feelings, her freedom, others' feelings. The scales of justice have spoken.
And serve the legitimate aim of preserving religion. But I don't know what happened to this, because obviously a lot of people have since destroyed Muhammad. So nothing really has happened. I mean, they might have said this, but
Well, yeah,
nothing
I don't know.
happened.
The UK is even trying to, split ties as much as possible with the ECHR right now. So I don't think they're eventually will even be kind of tied down to their laws anymore.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone!